Hi everybody, Rochelle here from Quebec Cichlids. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of all the new African cichlids I have. And when I say take you on a tour of my new fish, I don't just mean show them to you. No. I actually give you a lot of information about every kind of fish in this video. And watch until the end because in this shipment I got some very rare Lake Tanganyika cichlids that I cannot wait to show you. They're huge, they're gorgeous, and they're breeding like crazy. So stay tuned and enjoy this video. So before we get started, I want to take a moment to invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel because I post new fishy content on every Thursday. I don't just spotlight my shipments, I give out a ton of information on this channel. So subscribe and make sure not to miss a single video. Completely unrelated to the fish, I actually want to take just a little second to show you I have a new plant, a Sansevieria, and my office jungle is coming along really nicely. If ever there is a plant that you'd like to see in my office or that you think would look great with my decor of white walls, basic desk, and a ton of plants, write that down in the comment section. I'd love to know your suggestions. So now back to fish, because that is what you came here for. I'm just bragging about my plants because I really like taking care of plants. So that's just a bit about me. So for this shipment, I got a lot of new species, especially because of my special order. If you are from Quebec or Ontario, that's usually the people that usually order these. Before doing an order from the supplier, I send out their whole list to my clientele. So everybody can choose fish that are on the list that I won't necessarily get into my store. So if you're interested in getting this list when it happens, the other one will be in a couple of months, maybe 2 or 3, subscribe to the newsletter. I will put a link in the video description. This way, when there is a special order, you will receive an email and you'll be able to get some super rare cichlids. Some of the ones that you'll see in my video were actually ordered as a special order for some clients, but I got greedy and decided to add some for myself and for my store because I like seeing new fish and I like being inspired by my clients. Because these clients ordered these fish, well, I'm able to showcase them for you. So this week I got so many new fish. I filled up my 75-gallon wall of aquarium. I also put some of the fish in my 125-gallon tanks, which are on the wall of aquarium, which, spoiler alert, I will be working on very soon and be able to present a video about that. I finally got my beams done. So it's moving. It's moving. Still, I can't wait to show you. I also filled up a bunch of my small aquariums in this sort of wall of tiny aquariums. They're about 35 to 40 gallons. And I put my Mbunas in there, my Haps, my little ones. So the store is looking really good these days. Now let's go to the presentation. Here are my large Lake Malawi Haps that are being kept in one of my 125-gallon tanks. Keep in mind that since I sent out notice of the shipment on my newsletter, many of these have been sold. I'm showcasing them here anyways because, well, they're beautiful fish. I get a party pack of these with my order from my supplier, and I often get some rare species that are new to me. I just let my supplier choose them and I'm rarely disappointed. In this case, the Endiwe Fire Blue and the Letrinops intermedius are new, never before seen by me or my clients. Well, at least those in Quebec. These haps and predators need a big tank as minimum requirements, ranging from 75 gallons to 90 gallons depending on the species. They are compatible together and with other Lake Malawi Aulonocara or peacocks. If you have a big enough tank, you can also add in certain Tanganyikans such as the Frontosa. If you're interested in these fish, contact me before coming to the store to confirm if they're still available. They are going fast. It's almost as if having 7,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel helps. Even though these fish get big, they start off small. Here are my cute little Venistus, which need a big tank to thrive once they're adults. Of course, these tiny ones can be kept in a smaller tank than the base requirements to grow out, but they will need a bigger one eventually. Here are my Malawi eye biters, otherwise known as Pseudotropheus compressiceps. Gonna grow out 10 or 12 of these to make a big predator tank in 6 to 12 months. Hopefully it won't take too long to grow them out. These fish need a minimum of 125 gallons to thrive, and they can get aggressive. Don't mix them with any small fish that can fit in their mouth, especially if you have adults. I'm not saying this to try and scare you. Many aquarists keep these and are successful. I just don't want you to be surprised. I lied. There are no small haps in this order. Technically, Lathrinops are of the Aulonocara group of Lake Malawi, and the others I showed you were predators. These Lathrinops were ordered for a client in the special order, but I couldn't control myself, and I had to get more. The one you saw in the large hap presentation is camera shy. Here's a good picture I took of an adult male. Tropheus are Lake Tanganyika herbivores that live in schools. You can mix and match them to make a full Tropheus tank, or add them to your Mbuna tank of 55 to 75 gallons or more. Keep them in fully stocked tanks as they can get aggressive. Tropheus duboisi, as seen here, changes color as they grow older and lose those cute little polka dots to become a majestic fish. I got way more Mbunas than what I'm showcasing in this video. I was just not able to get any good footage of some of the species. Either they're always hidden or the tank is just not made to take good videos. So here are the more photogenic ones. Pseudotropheus demasoni is recognized as a super aggressive fish, and many aquarists are scared of trying them out. Keep them in schools of 4 or more in a well-stocked Mbuna tank and you'll love this fish. Don't be scared. The male and female stay blue with the black bars, and they're really hard to distinguish, but of course you'll always know which one is your dominant male. I've also seen females that have the same coloration as the males, so don't think that because they're pale, they're necessarily females. Especially not at this size. Cichlids are super fun. They start out their lives as blue with darker lines. As they grow, the males will become lemon yellow. I say super fun because these are beautiful colors that really pop in any aquarium. With the Cichlids, I put some Cynotilapia zebroid cobue. They're still young and aren't showing any colors. They look pathetic. But this is what the males will look like when they're older. Now you know why I just had to get these. For my Madagascar cichlids, I always get the same one, the Paratilapia bilkeri, because they're awesome. They're always a little shy at first, but this fish becomes majestic. They look like this when they're older. They need a 125-gallon tank and up. They're big fans of the underwater treasures plants, especially at this size. Within a week, they'll stop being scared and they'll come out and see me, especially when I'll have food for them. And now my superstars, Ophthalmotilapia ventralis mpimbwe. I haven't had adult featherfins in so long. At the moment, 2 of my males are showing off to the females. They want to show them how pretty they are with their little pom-poms and how good they are at digging holes or craters. The winner the females will choose will be allowed to invite them into their crater and breed with them. And would you look at that? It worked! I unfortunately didn't catch them in the act. They did this during my day off. But within a couple of weeks, I will have some baby Ophthalmotilapia. I'm so excited. This actually isn't the first female to breed, as when I received them, one of the females was pregnant. I'm gonna grow these little babies out. I'm so happy to have them. Add some females and your males will be so colorful. You can keep them in a Lake Tanganyika omnivore carnivore tank with some Aulonocara, some Aulonocara, Superchromis as well. Many people also keep them with peacocks, as they're technically a peaceful fish. I say technically because at the moment there is so much energy in my tank. Once they're done breeding, it will calm down. This fish is an omnivore and needs a little extra algae in their diet. I'm feeding them a mix of Northfin cichlid pellets and spirulina flakes. If you fell in love with the Ophthalmotilapia but wanted smaller ones to grow out, well, this is your lucky day. I got you some juvies. They are not sexable and have 0 colors. But how can you resist? I'm keeping them in a Lake Tanganyika tank with some Neolamprologus lelupis. This cichlid can be kept with Aulonocara and haps as well as other Lake Tanganyika species. Just make sure not to put them in a tank with fish that could eat them whole. I'm talking about the adult Pseudotropheus compressiceps. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, there is plenty more where that came from. Subscribe to the channel because I post a new video on every Thursday, so make sure not to miss a single one. If you want more fishy content in between my weekly videos, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter, and I have a great website where you can shop online and see all the fish I have for sale. I ship throughout Canada. If you like this fabulous Cichlid Geek t-shirt that I've been sporting throughout this video, well, you can get it on my Teespring store. Every sale helps me out a lot and encourages me to continue doing what I'm doing. So thank you to everybody who encourages me either on the Teespring store or in my actual store. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. So thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.